Well, hello there everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of my Pokemon Platinum Let's Play. I am Magnificent Entertainer, Bulbagarden's multimedia executive. In the last episode, I revealed the nicknames for my final 3 team members, and we explored Route 212 and the Pokemon Mansion. In this episode, we are standing by those Psyduck once again on Route 210. The Psyduck are standing firm, they aren't inclined to move, and I will use the secret potion. The Psyduck are cured of their chronic headache, but they are not cured of their being a Psyduck, as this poor little guy over here is showing. Wait! Don't leave without me! And yes, the Psyduck are gone, and here comes Cynthia. Oh, good, you used the secret potion I gave you. Yeah, like 5 episodes after you gave it to me. Psyduck are known to suffer from chronic headaches, but no one's been able to figure out what triggers the headaches. Oh yes, can I ask you a big favor? I want you to deliver this old charm to my grandma in Celestic Town. I know there are some rare Pokemon between here and Celestic Town, so it will be worth your while to go. Sure, why not? And she gives us the old charm. My grandma has this sort of bossy atmosphere about her. I think you'll recognize her right away. Yes, I'm sure you will. She's the Elder of Celestic Town. And the location, look at your town map. You can't miss it. Okay, I'm counting on you. See you again down the road. Oh, I guess as an aside, I still have that sinus infection from the last episode because it's only like a couple hours and like 5 cups of tea after that episode I recorded. Anyway, come up here, grab a max repel, very useful. So you've got all this tall grass hanging around. Speaking of, going to activate a super repel over here. Sneak around back here, and there are hidden items hanging around somewhere, but more importantly, there are also a few hidden trainers. Like this guy right here. I am one of the Ninja Trio. Being discovered means I must battle. And it's Ninja Boy Brennan with a Zubat. And you'll see in between videos I put Penguin back in the party. It is now Porygon, who is gone because, well, Porygon is now the highest level of my team, so, you know, I figured might as well put Penguin back. And a Skorupi. That's a good Pokemon, like I've said a couple of times already. Starts out as a bug poison type and ends up as a dark poison type. Only weak to ground, which is pretty nice. I concede defeat. And there are, you know, as the name implies, Ninja Trio, there are a couple more of those guys hanging around. There's a hidden item around here somewhere. Yes. Somewhere around here. Yes, an Ultra Ball. And there's a not-so-hidden item right over here. A Hyper Potion. There's this guy over here. I am one of the Ninja Trio. Being discovered means I must battle. Yes, yes, we've heard this before. And this one is Ninja Boy Fabian. Flavio? Dunno. Whatever. That's a Krogunk. If it had dry skin, this wouldn't be able to do a thing. This would actually heal its HP, but because like every other Krogunk in this game, it's owned by a trainer, it's got anticipation. Well, it didn't anticipate that, now did it? And we'll do that again since it worked so well the first time. Seriously, I really don't know why none of the Krogunk owned by trainers in this game have dry skin for their ability, and they all have anticipation. It makes no sense. I concede defeat. Do they all say, like, pretty much exactly the same thing? Anyway, this is a rather large patch of grass over here. Is there a hidden item around here? Probably not. But there is the last of the Ninja Trio. Yes, yes, we've heard this already. But how did you discover me? Don't tell me you're a ninja too. Master Ninja theme song. No, I am not a ninja. But something about your Pokemon stinks. Maybe that's how I was able to find you. Anyway, we'll Bubble Beam that one, although I don't think it'll be quite as easy to take down as those Krogunk were. Or not. I can live with that. Alright, and we defeated Ninja Boy Bruce. I can see defeat. Pokemon trainers good at finding stuff, I guess. Yes, yes we are. There's some more grass around here. I think there's an item, yes. Over here, there's a nest ball. Okay, not so useful at this point in the game, but... I mean, I've already got a team of 6 anyway, so... what do I care? You come up here and... oh no! It's foggy. Well, guess what? I got an HM user for that. Yes. I'll probably change Tropius's nickname to something like HMinator so that we don't forget about our wonderful friend Dr. Doof. Come on over here and grab a red shard. But then you can swing back over here, and this guy won't actually fight you. If I could use the hidden move Defog, I'd clear up the fog so I can see. Buddy, if you're still seeing fog after I had my Tropius use Defog, there's something wrong with your eyes. And there's another honey tree over here. Well, this don't look suspicious at all. Poke. I just startled you. No, I just poked you with a stick. Well, you're still struggling to recover. I'll already be the winner. I don't know if that's how this works. And it's Ninja Boy Joel with a Zubat. This'll go well for you. Ice Beam. Take care of that real quick. Now, I know I may actually miss Porygon for one of the trainers later in this route, but it is what it is. I'll manage. Golbat, this'll end the same way. Golbat is pretty fast, and well, okay, I'm 8 levels higher, so I'm not too surprised that I'm faster with a fully evolved Pokemon, but that wasn't entirely expected. Anyway, now Penguin grows to level 38. Then Stunky is next. Bubble Beam took out the last one. Bubble Beam should be able to take out this one. There we go. And a Skorupi. You actually have a decent variety of Pokemon. I mean, they're all part poison type, but they're not literally all the exact same Pokemon, and even the 2 Pokemon you have in the same family are at different evolutionary stages. That's better than most trainers, to be honest. So, Ninja Boy Joel, you've done a decent job. Oh, what's that? You're supposed to be fumbling more. Now, your basic strategy was silly, but at the very least, I can dub you as somewhat competent. Alright, who do I want to put up next? Let me see. 2,600, 3,000, almost 3,700. Splurb. Alright, well, Splurb goes up in the front then. And we'll use Cut on this. Can't get, or at least I don't think you can get any good items with that. There is that item over there. You're not going to be getting it just yet. Anyway, you come over here, and there's this trainer. As an ace trainer, I have to take battles in stride. I need to stay cool and calm whether I win or lose. But you're going to lose because you've decided to battle against me. And ace trainer Alyssa has 3 Pokemon, starting off with an Apom over here. And we'll give it an Earthquake. guys. I just find that nickname of Splurb so silly, so goofy. And it really is just kind of out of place, and that's why I liked it so much. And Giraffe-rig, speaking of things that are kind of awkward and out of place. That's kind of an awkward Pokemon. I do like it. It's certainly unique, and I do like the palindrome aspect of its name. But its stats are just not that great for a Psychic or Normal type. And your last Pokemon is a Groddle, so Earthquake will be resisted. Feint Attack? Feint Attack. Groddle is defensive, so this probably won't make it KO. Oh, not even close. Wow. Okay, what have I got that will take this thing out pretty quickly? This is not Splurb's battle, so we'll U-turn. That actually did a decent amount of damage, wow. And... Juniper. When all else fails, go to the big bad bug. Will you stop cursing at me? This is supposed to be a kid's video. I don't want cursing in my video. Boosted defense twice. Close combat will do the most damage. It's probably overkill, but whatever. Like I said, I don't want any cursing in this video. We lost. I do like actual... I mean, I like the, How dare you beat us? Go away! Go! I do like the non-ghost version of... The non-ghost version of Curse better than the ghost version. Now, these two trainers up here can be tricky. This is the one I think I'm going to be missing. Actually, I know I'm going to be missing Porygon for. Jen, watch this. I'm going to use everything you've taught me. Here comes a trainer. Zach, you ready? Let's do this. Now, these guys, if I recall correctly, have a Gyarados and a Raichu, which is a very good combination. I know too much about this game. And they're actually very, very competently leveled at 36. Luckily, Hyper Cutter prevents Intimidate from working, and Splurb doesn't care about your Intimidate. Well, kind of does, but... Well, Earthquake, even though that's not going to hit... that's not going to hit Gyarados, and we will Ominous Wind that Gyarados. Splurb is faster than Raichu, which I got to admit I did not see coming. And that takes that out. And it is going to do some damage to Grim, but it is what it is. Grim is pretty defensive. And you're using Ice Fang, which is good. Yeah, that Gyarados is big and bad, and it froze me, which is lovely. Okay, that actually... Oh, that was a critical. Well, I tell me what. HPPP? Restore? Do I have a full restore? That I do not. It's too early in the game, of course. Status healers. Although that Gyarados is faster. You know what, actually? Battle items, X attack, use... Oh, I don't think I meant to use that on Splurb, but oh well. We'll Sucker Punch Gyarados, because I'm sure it's going to attack again. No, that did not take care of that. Okay, you attacked Grim, I don't know why. Well, whatever. Sucker Punch again, because Gyarados is off. Oh, I actually had the Quick Claw effect, but whatever. Didn't want to take any chances. And yeah, that worked out relatively well. They did some damage to my Pokemon. Wow, someone's that's even better than Jen. I just got embarrassed in front of my little... She calls him her little buddy! That's kind of amusing, but... Okay. Zach, I'm so sorry. I'm a failure as your instructor. I don't care if I get to meet the greatest trainer in the region. I'd still rather learn from Jen. Well... You're silly. Anyway, took a bit of a beating in that, so I will use my 1 Ice Heal on Splurb. And I've got some Hyper Potions hanging around. Actually, Moon Milk. Yeah, that'll be enough for both of them. Or did I have a Lemonade? Yeah, I've got a Lemonade. Gotta be cost effective. Okay. So that's enough. That's it for those guys. There's another trainer up here. We'll keep Splurb out front. Even if Splurb can't fight whatever you've got, that's what U-turn is for. And yes, I have a lot of confidence. I just took down those 2 trainers down there with minimal difficulty. Ooh, Scyther. I quite like Scyther. It is one of my favorite bug-type Pokemon. Let's Swords Dance. Why not? I don't think you can wipe me out in 1 move. And you're using Wing Attack. If you've actually got Technician, that boosts the power of Wing Attack, which is nice, but that still did, like, nothing because Splurb is so defensive. Alright, that's a +2 Feint Attack. Again, that should KO. Yep. And that's enough to grow to level 39. Getting close to 40, which is nice. And look at those defenses. Ah, I shall not Probopass. Well, I tell you what, you're quad weak to ground, and I'm at +2 attack, so... No, I shall Probopass. There you go, 1 hit down. And your last Pokemon is Luxie. Wow! Okay, so this really was a good battle for Splurb. I expected to have to U-turn out after that Scyther, but no, we're good. And that should have been a Luxray, to be honest. I think that evolves at level 30. Well, whatever. Your training is not my problem. And we defeated Ace Trainer Ernest. Haha, total loss for you, yes. Yes, it was. You seem to have an abundance of talent. It's pretty amazing. Of course it is. I'm the main protagonist of this game. Alright, what do we got now? Masquerose. I think you're up. Although Juniper could use a good workout, but we've already seen Juniper battle in this episode. I believe this way is the optional way. A ninja can use all kinds of skills, like this and like that. You say when not demonstrating anything, although I admit I was somewhat surprised by you, Ninja Boy David-O. Oh, this reminds me, I think I meant to teach you Hidden Power, and I did not. Oh well. Actually, what's even sillier is I grabbed a Hidden Power TM. And non-stab Confusion. Well, the good news is I actually have Ingrain, so I can stall it out. But that's kind of boring for you all to watch, so... Grim. I'm gonna call another Confusion. Oh, Gust. Well, fine, I guess that... At least that's Stab, or whatever. Alright, Grim, Ominous Wind. And you missed with your Poison Powder. Ha ha. And Ominous Wind should do some good damage. Yes, it does. My ninja techniques failed to work. That's because you didn't actually demonstrate anything. This and that are not actual techniques. But while I'm thinking about it, actually, like I said, I did pick up a TM for Hidden Power while I was watering my berries earlier. I'm going to teach that to MEgaPod. And I'll teach that instead of Ingrain. I do kind of like the idea of gaining HP every turn, but that does prevent me from switching out. And I want to see just how powerful this Hidden Power water is. And over here you can smash some rocks. And I think I know what this item is. Speaking of TMs, it's TM30 Shadow Ball. Those of you who watch my episodes frequently will note there was a minor inconsistency last time where I did not have the TM names when I was saying get those items. That's because there were too many TMs that I picked up last time. So, you know, naming all of them would have been, well, it would have taken up more than one line, and that's just not good. Anyway, Super Potion, MEgaPod. Probably didn't need to do that, but you never know. Over here is a Karate Man. This buff physique isn't just for show. If you say so, but that's not going to have anything to do with how well your Pokemon do in battle. And it's a Machoke. Do I want to test this out now? Probably not. Just going to Giga Drain it. I know that the times that I would use that Hidden Power are kind of variable because, you know, Giga Drain is going to do fine most of the time. And, oh, hey, I didn't actually realize that could poison. Well, of course it could. Makes physical contact. But now your Guts may be activated. Let's just Giga Drain and gain back some of that HP. Seismic Toss does the amount of damage as your level, so that did 34 damage, but we healed off a decent chunk of that, actually. But my buff physique. Your buff physique has nothing to do with how well your Pokemon battle. Why? Is it because my training isn't enough? It's because, like I keep telling you, being physically strong has nothing to do with how good of a Pokemon trainer you are. Anyway, gonna sneak back here. We ninjas appear when you least expect us, which is why I always expect you. Anyway, you're probably going to have a poison type or two. Yep. So this is a decent time to test out the power of that Hidden Power. I hope it's actually halfway decent. Like I said, it should be water type, and that actually did a fairly decent amount, considering it's not stab and it's not super effective. But of course I miss after one smoke screen. And you can't poison yourself, so this is an epic battle of the ages. Wait, am I in a speed tie with... No, wait, Fate just has higher priority. Okay, there we don't go. I'm -2 accuracy now, so I will switch to Juniper, because Juniper's got Aerial Ace. And that was a decent switch. Aerial Ace. Why do you keep trying to... Oh, you keep trying to feint because you want to actually feint. You realize that you shouldn't have hung on with that sliver of HP. I see, I getcha. Well, I helped you with that. And your next Pokemon is Golbat, which is lovely. Takedown. And I missed. And that Air Cutter is going to hurt. Not as badly as I thought it would. Okay, we'll try an Aerial Ace. And we gain back some HP because of the Shell Bell. And you're going to use Wing Attack. Now this will KO. Yep. Oh, critical hit. Ouch. Sorry about that, Juniper. But I've got the perfect counter. Man, I think that's the first Pokemon I've had faint in a while. Trying to remember. I could just go back and watch all the episodes. But yeah, I don't think I have Pokemon faint all that often. I didn't expect to lose. I didn't expect you to faint my Heracross! But that was entirely my fault, so... Oh, hiding. I think about what Pokemon must be thinking inside their Pokeballs. Anyway, come over here and grab a Smoke Ball. I believe that helps you run away from battle every time. You, if memory serves, you are a Bird Keeper and not an Ace Trainer. Even if you are an Ace Trainer, I'm still going to switch. Now, you know what? Grim. We'll switch Grim to the front. Hey! I was right. Even though you look exactly like an Ace Trainer, I think. I was right about you being a Bird Keeper. Bird Keeper Brianna with a Hoot Hoot. Level 31 Hoot Hoot. And Omnis Wind's not going to do anything since you're part normal, and apparently I'm faster than you. Grim must have a very high speed IV. And a Noctowl. I better not be faster than you. Okay, I was going to say, that Reflect's going to be a pain. That raises its physical defenses, and, well, Feint Attack is physical. You know what? We'll just keep chipping away at it. Air Slash. That's great. That's just great. Air Slash does have a decent chance of flinching, which would be horrible if that were to actually happen. But I think we've got this. And we'll Sucker Punch. See, Sucker Punch actually comes in pretty handy. Because that could have potentially been bad, and it does let me bypass the chances of flinching. Well, that was surprising. Maybe for you. Let's see. I'll Hyper Potion up Grim. Oh, I keep forgetting Grim has so little HP. For the defensive tank, it really doesn't have a lot of HP. Yeah, sure. Alright, I think I'm good to keep going. There's nothing there. Is there a hidden item there? No. We can't get that item just yet because we don't have the appropriate HMs, and this guy over here. Very well, I've decided. I will battle one last time with you, then I'm retiring as a trainer. Oh, good, so I get to be your last battle, and you get to end on a defeat. Veteran Brian. And you start out with a Tangela. I'll Tangela with you. Good chance to use Ominous Wind. And see, there's Ingrain, if you wanted to see that happen. Now it can't switch out, and if I were to try to use a move like Roar or Whirlwind, I can't. So it's there. Oh, yay, all stats up. Very good. And you can see it restores a little HP at the end of the turn. But it's still ridiculously low HP, so a Feint Attack at +1 attack, and I think I'm actually faster this time. Yeah, Feint Attack at +1 will take care of you. And now Grim grows to level 39. Again, we're getting pretty close to level 40 across the board, which is excellent. Weasel, eh? I'm keeping Grim in, because, you know, we got that all stats up. course, that higher speed's not going to help when you're using priority move, but to be expected. Aqua Jet is one of the better moves Weasel can have. And hey, wow! That's twice in a row using Ominous Wind gives me the all stats up. And in the same battle, no less. Whatever his third Pokemon is, it's toast. Alright, Ponyta, let's see what you got. And I'm faster than you because of my +2 speed. You won't stand a chance. You won't stand a ghost of... And you got criticaled. Criticaled by a +2 Spiritomb across the board. I've lost, but what is this rush I feel? Let me guess, now you're not retiring again. Yes, this is fun. Pokemon are fun. Retire? Perish that thought. I'll become a lot tougher. Next time, victory is mine. And yeah, you can actually rematch this guy. And I think he does get stronger. And hey, more berries. A citrus berry. And a chesto berry. And a wiki berry. I believe that's an Aguav berry. And that just means more places for me to plant berries, although all the way up here is a little bit inconvenient because it does normally have that fog. But with that, we've actually made it to Celestic Town. So I'm going to go heal up because my team got a little beat by the trainers on this route. And we're actually going to explore a little bit. We're not going to do the main quest here just yet because, well, I want to dedicate a full episode to that, and it's already about half an hour in. But, oh, your Pokemon is quite interesting and clearly likes you very much. You can have this. And we get a Great Ball from this guy over here. I'll talk to her. They say this town has been here since Sinnoh was made. And this lady... What would compel a young person like you to come somewhere so rustic? Be sure to see this cave painting since you're already here. We will, but not this episode. And yeah, this is kind of a boring town. I'm not going to talk to you. I know who you are. Even though you look just like that other old lady. Hey, do you know what they say? They say Pokemon created the Sinnoh region. Okay. You come in here and you talk to this guy. I must bear down and train, and for that, time is unimportant. Therefore, I have no need for a watch. Take this from me. And we get the Poketch Analog Watch. The Analog Watch displays the current time, but, well, I mean, yay, but I already had the digital watch, so... And the Pokemon that he's bearing down and training with is... Happiny. Okay? Whatever you say, guy. Oop. Did not mean to go back in there. And we'll come on over here. There's no Pokemart in this town. Instead, you can buy and sell items in this house here. So I think this is what I was thinking of when I said Celestic Town doesn't have a Pokemart. This guy over here is actually very good. Putting on a pair of glasses changes how the world looks. Taking off a pair of glasses changes how the world looks too. Deep, man. So would you like to change how the world looks to your Pokemon? And we get the choice specs from this guy. Morning is the start of a new day. Put on the choice specs and make the right choices. Choice specs make the Pokemon use only one kind of move, but they also raise the Pokemon's special attack stat. Exactly what he said. The choice specs lock your Pokemon into using only one attack, but they'll boost your Pokemon's special attack stat by 50%. This guy will also give you the black glasses, I believe, during the day. And he will give you the wise glasses. The wise glasses are a less good version. I believe they only boost your special attacks by 10%, but they don't lock you into using a single move. Anyway, they say that there's no Pokemart here, but honestly, you can buy the same sorts of items that you buy in a Pokemart from this house. So I really don't get why the differences exists. Anyway, since I'm here, I'm gonna buy a few super repels. I know I could buy max repels, but they're not as cost effective. Oh, and I guess, I kind of glanced over this, but this is Dusk Ball, Quick Ball, Timer Ball. This is the best selection of special Pokeballs that we've seen yet. I may pick up a few of those off screen, just because they're that good. This house over here is a big house. Where are you from? Twinleaf Town, you say? Isn't that close to Lake Verity? The lake is said to be home to Mesprit, the being of emotion. Pokemon may well be watching over you. Would you like to know more about Mesprit? Okay. Mesprit is the legendary Pokemon that symbolizes the emotions. Besides it are also Uxie, the being of knowledge, and Azelf, the being of willpower. These three Pokemon are said to have the strong and compassionate spirits. The power of their spirit maintains the natural balance of Sinnoh. Well, that was a little bit more about Mesprit, but it was mostly about Uxie and Azelf. That looks kind of boring. What do you say? My big sister is studying the myths of Sinnoh. She wants to know how people and Pokemon interacted in the days of myths. Were things different back then, or were they the same as now? She says that's the focus of her research. It's hard to tell for sure, but it's probably an invaluable scroll. Alright, let's do some reading. It's an old book, and you began reading it. When that Pokemon was born, intelligence bloomed among us, enriching our lives. When that Pokemon was born, emotions bloomed among us, giving us joy and sorrow. When that Pokemon was born, willpower bloomed among us, spurring us into action. Oh. Well, that wasn't nearly as boring as I thought, but I didn't want to read it twice. Also, before I actually get rid of it, I'm gonna show you. Here's the old charm, an ancient good luck charm made of Pokemon bones to be taken to the altar of Celestic Town. So that's what it looks like in game. Oh, and for some reason I actually still have the secret potion. And it does say that it's dispensed by the pharmacy in Cianwood City, so that's great. I still can't use that. It would be lovely if I could use that in battle permanently, but I can't. Anyway, we'll come on over here. Howdy! Studying up on local history? Not really, but okay. What do you say? If I climb to the top of Mount Coronet, will I be able to see all of Sinnoh? You might. I can't because the camera is always in a bird's eye view. Mount Coronet towers at the center of Sinnoh. In a way, it's the closest place to the sky and to space in this region. Yes, it is, and it's actually just further west than here. And with that, I think we've literally come full circle. Oh, I did not mean to actually instigate this, but there's an odd spaceman in front of the ruins. There isn't anything there, but that only seems to make him get angry. He's saying it will blow up the town with a bomb. The nerve of it all. If only I were younger, I'd punish that spaceman with my Pokemon. Well, that doesn't seem too important, so I think we'll leave that until the next time. So, with that, I will see you all. Yeah, in the next episode, we'll go deal with that odd spaceman. But for now, I think we're done. So I will see you all next time.